Um, Hello everyone, welcome back. We got Ch0pstickx versus Mando. Okay, yeah, actually, I do know who's who. Ch0pstickx is the Banjo player. Okay, I'm just gonna adjust that. Oop. We do have Majinaki here, though, so we have. Oh, what the? Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. That was the.
Hello
There you
everyone, Majinaki here. Alright, we have Ch0pstickx versus Mando, DSS versus Banjo. We don't see this matchup like very often at all in the competitive world. I think Banjo did pretty well at Kaguribi a couple weeks ago, but we have. I've never heard of Ch0pstickx. Have you heard of them at all?
No, not
No,
really.
they might be a newcomer to San Antonio. I've heard of Mando. I have actually fought him a few times in bracket. Very good ZSS. Pretty good Sonic as well. I do remember using Sonic against him in bracket. He did not want to do the but that's unfortunate. It happens though. You're currently pretty even right now, 106 to 132 with Mando. Ooh, man, I was about to say taking the first stock. Ch0pstickx takes the first stock right here, but might get knocked out right here. No, he goes back to reset center stage. It's the up smash. 2-2 right now in terms of stocks. With Mando having a little bit of a disadvantage, but not too far. Get a little bit extra credit right here. Goes for the down air. Parries it, thankfully, but nothing happens right there. Let's see. It gets the back air, gets the forward tilt into the grenade into the forward air.
Nice little
66. He's doing. No, my gosh. It's a
jab.
jab. Let's see what we can do here. Goes for a neutral B. Goes for a side B for the Banjo right here. Goes for a grab, but it's pretty slow and does not connect. Nerf side B, 95%.
Nice little idea with that ledge trap. The bomb's not gonna stay out quite long enough, but still a nice idea there.
Yeah. It goes for a grab, but whiffs, unfortunately.
Yeah, that'll be.
Goes for Nerf side B. And quite a lot of side Bs in this one stock.
Very aggressive with those too.
Very aggressive. Normally, if you play Banjo from like what I like talk to like say Wampy, it's always for recovering and like unless you get buried and try to predict like a side B.
Yeah, unless you really need a kill or something. But
yeah,
very
aggressive. Really need a kill, but very aggressive Banjo in general. I haven't seen Bringle Blaster used too much here in neutral. Mainly he's been using Grenade, which is a very good tool for Banjo. Unironically. That's for the fair. Oh my gosh.
I think he hasn't been using neutral B as much because I think ZSS can just kind of jump over it a lot easier than most other characters.
Yeah, that is true as well. ZSS is a very mobile character.
That down B can probably punish it relatively easily.
Goes for a greedy F smash, but does with it.
Ooh,
I think did Grenade break that?
Yeah, I think that was Grenade. Yeah, go.
Down throw. What we're gonna see. Tries to go for up tilt, but mashes out just in time. Goes for another Grenade, and it goes for the Wonder Wing. That is a 2 stock right there. High 2 stock.
It was pretty close. I think Ch0pstickx just really was able to actually finish off the stocks. I think that's always going to be the difference maker. It doesn't matter how well you're playing. If you can't find the stocks, it doesn't really matter.
It does take a lot of ZSS to find the stocks in time, especially with the heavier characters. But in terms, switch to Sonic. But in terms of playing the heavy characters, it's easier to like just hit them and rack up damage at that point. We see the Sonic come out to play. This is what I was talking about earlier. Mando just have a pretty good Sonic. Goes for the homie attack. Goes back. Goes for a back air. Homie attack. And my god.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen like that little like up air, almost like landing hitbox.
Yeah. So whenever you do like a low percent not dash attack, spin dash or spin charge, you can normally go like hold back if towards the opponent and then go for a landing up air. But it's pretty even right now, 78 to 76. Goes for the back throw. Oh my gosh. It's 94 right now. Sonic is one of the lightest characters in the game. Waits it out. Pretty patient here.
Ooh, quick little conversion there. Nice back air.
Goes for the back air. Let's see what Sonic can do here. Okay, tries to go for the ledge, but they both grab it, so nothing really happens right there. Keeps going for back air. Is playing a little bit more patient now since he does have advantage. Tries to go for a grab. Goes for the jab right there. That's really good. Goes for the fair. Let's see what we can do here. Goes for homie attack. 2 back airs, but doesn't connect.
Ooh, another Wonder
Wing. He couldn't shield it in time. I'm wondering what happened there. Goes for a up smash. I think that might have been a misinput. Holds it out. Is he going to make it back? He does.
Gotta be careful there. home and attack offstage, almost coming to bite. But Mando needs to find the stock soon. Ch0pstickx at a very high 160% by that forward tilt.
It gets taken.
That ledge, yeah.
Ch0pstickx has a little bit extra credit right here. Is going for even more. Oh my gosh, read the downer. Goes for the S smash, 63.6%.
That almost worked. Honestly, I don't even blame him for going for that.
That almost connected. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Mando just barely going over it.
Mondo's playing very aggressive, and that's not. I don't think that's the point of this match, because Banjo can just kind of overwhelm you in neutral. But Sonic is also the same way, but he's like encouraged to play it slow and make sure that he gets what he needs.
Yeah, there is a reason why Sonic is one of the characters most known for playing to the clock.
Unfortunately.
You think he'd play really aggressive, and he can play like that.
He can, but it's not vital.
Yeah, it's not always. It's a lot. Actually, a lot of times it's not really optimal.
I don't think it's ever optimal playing aggressive unless it's like a couple of matchups that Sonic can like play aggressive, which that's actually just required.
Yeah, I mean, there's times like even in a match where you want to play patiently, there are times where you want to go aggressive, but like the overall pace of the match, you usually want to play slow, and that is going to be an SD. That's going to be
a 2-0 for Ch0pstickx.
Unfortunate. Winner of this Mando or Ch0pstickx rather going on to play KH Master.